While walking the tightrope, I encountered something even more serious than falling to my death. The police ahead urgently told me to come down from the wire. It seemed they thought I would fall at any moment. This made me smile. I then turned around under the shocked gaze of the police. The police had no way to deal with me because they didn't know how to walk the tightrope. I then set off toward the opposite side once again. This time, I decided to make some bold moves. When I reached the middle, I knelt down on the balance pole. Looking at the tens of thousands of people below, I felt like a free bird. However, at that moment, a group of police suddenly rushed to the rooftop on the other side. I realized they wanted to pull me up, but I didn't feel the slightest panic. I began to dance on the wire. The police were instantly terrified by my actions, but this was only the beginning. I then turned around again under the police's watchful eyes, and they still had no way to deal with me. When I reached the middle, I slowly sat down on the wire. At this moment, I felt like I was at the edge of the world. It was incredibly thrilling. I then lay directly on the wire. This was completely unbelievable for ordinary people, but for me it was as simple as lying on a bed. The people below all admired me greatly. Just as I was immersed in this feeling, a seagull suddenly flew by in the sky. This instantly gave me an ominous premonition, so I immediately got up and walked toward the rooftop. However, the next second, I almost lost my balance and fell from the 400-meter-high Twin Towers. At the same time, the helicopter overhead was also urging me to leave quickly. The helicopter's enormous roar made it impossible for me to calm down. I could only use all my strength to maintain balance. However, when I took the last step, the wire suddenly began to shake violently. I could already see death beckoning to me. Everyone thought I would fall, but in the end, I steadied myself with tremendous willpower. When I made it up, I was immediately arrested by the police. But I wasn't afraid at all, because I had already completed the feat of walking the tightrope on the Twin Towers. And from then on, no one could imitate me.